Hey guys, as an Android developer, we need to know what inside our application, how our application works, and how someone able to see what inside our application or trying to hack our application. Let's explore this in the beginner point of view. So I will just quickly create our application. So I created our application and that application is here. It is nothing but we created from our previous videos. Now I'm just copying again, pasting and renaming the extension as a zip format. So I'm just starting. Now once I change to zip, I can able to extract it. So once I extracted, I'm opening and inside we are having these many files. So which is nothing but this res is nothing but our this folder resource files, and this is our main activity files. All our Java and the Kotlin related codes will be present in this dex classes. So these here we have 7 dex files. All our Java files and Kotlin files will be present inside these dex classes. So how it is created? So first thing you need to know, the dex class is nothing but a compiled code of our Java, which means these dex class will only be executed in our Android application. So whatever we writing here in Java or Kotlin file, which is converted into bytecode, and that particular bytecode is converted into dex format, which is nothing but a compiled version of our Java and Kotlin code. So now we need to find, is there any way to see what's inside this? So the answer is yes, we can able to see what's inside these files. So for that we are going to use some open source softwares. So head over to the GitHub and I will show you that software name, which is nothing but the software name is JADX. So which will convert our dex to Java file. Okay, so by this software we can able to see what's inside our application. I have already completed this setup. If you want, you can also give it a try. And one thing you need to know is it's not 100% it will not decompile, but we will get almost a code to understand what the application is doing in developer point of view. So head over to the software and open the file, open the APK file. Here I'm just dragging to it. As soon as we drag, it will give the source code and resource file. So the resources are nothing but all whatever we seen inside the APK, like this text format, resource folder, everything. And inside this source code, we are having these many files. So these Android X and the Kotlin X, these are nothing but supporting libraries which will be defaultly included in our application. And here I'm using, so we'll navigate to our package name, and here if you see we have main view model. So this is the exact code what we have done here. And this is the extension function which is written back here. And this main activity have our view model instance, creating view model instance and the data binding stuff. So you may wonder, our code is publicly available. Is there any possible to hide this code? So definitely yes. So there is something called ProGuard in our Android application. So we can use ProGuard to make harder to understand this code. So if you see now, I can easily able to see this is the observable field, nothing but it's just returning the count field, right? By using the ProGuard rules, we can able to obfuscate this, meaning that so ProGuard rules will change all the methods, fields, names to meaningless names. And the next thing we need to know is the resource file. So inside the resource file, we have activity main. So by seeing this activity main, we can able to see what are the permissions they are getting and what are the things are happening inside our application. And we can also able to see the layout files and string files. So if you asking the question, is there any way any possible to avoid this, at present there is no possible to avoid this reverse engineering stuff, but we can make harder to reverse engineering our app and making the modern applications like modified applications. Also modifying the application is illegal, so don't do that. This video is just for developer point of view, and moving further we going to see how we can secure our application and how we can create our application secure way. So that's it for this video, guys. So this is something I feel that every Android developer should know. And while developing the application, we need to make sure this rules in our mind, and we need to developing accordingly in secure way. So these ProGuard rules are the one example of securing way. There is some such cases like we need to secure our API keys. So we can also secure that API keys using the NTK. And again, I'm telling we are using NTK to secure our APIs is only for making harder to reverse engineering. So I already made that video about that. I'm giving the link in description. Please do check out. Let's create the application in secure way, and thank you.